I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Pacers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
I think for the Pacers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with the Cobra, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Miller. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And he's been producing. Maybe he hasn't been spectacular, but he has been effective. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him take it up a notch or two over the next few games.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Parham, and it's in there. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Podziemski, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Rejected by Parham. Now, here's Nesmith. Jackson Davis defending. Back to Nesmith. Down low. Sweet move. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. Here's Parham. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Lays it up off the glass. Parham's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Miller. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. Good.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Parham passes to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball over. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 45 points, and the way he hit the glass and defended out there was impressive. He was locked in. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the Pacers with possession here after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Parham. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Pajemski. Hasn't made one yet. Rejected by Parham. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Pajemski. Neesmith covering.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Inside, here's Parham. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams changing it up here. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
So it's the Warriors now. That's tipped. Here's the Cobra. He's got 12. Toppin passes to Parham. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Pajemski. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get. That one to go with all the contact. It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Parham passes to Mathurin. To the paint. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
That free throw good from Parham. And the Warriors making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Curry. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Post. Outside for Curry. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And that one, good. 16 points for the Cobra.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Curry, and it's Post in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Siakam. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And while we got a chance, let's get some numbers. for Curry. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. There's a good screen. Here he goes. Santos. Here's post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Neesmith. He has yet to score. Here's Parham. That one goes. Count it. Parham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Post. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Parham outside Mathurin to the inside. The Cobras shot is off. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the foul called on the Cobras. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here.
Jackson Davis. Jimmy.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And it's Wesley missing. Indiana leading by 5. Tipped away. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the middle. Here's Moody. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Parham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The 3, the shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
A nice shot. By the Cobra. And that's now 24 points for the Cobra.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wesley. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. And here is Moody. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Curry making it look so easy.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Warriors trail by 3. Moody the pass to Curry. Back to Moody. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers leading by 3. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Miller comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. In Indiana with a change here, too. Over Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. And here we can check out the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
That's good from Parham. Good on both. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Wesley with the ball. Nothing on the board. Inside. Butler with the bucket down low.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Count it. And that's now 30 points for the Cobra.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Here's Wesley. The kick outside to Butler. Pajemski on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Butler takes it in. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Parham, and he jams it with authority.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Butler lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Butler's got 7.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Miller outside. Just 3 on the clock. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Indiana, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The Cobra out there with Neesmith, and it's Mathurin in its small forward. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Mathurin passes to Parham. Good on the bucket. Parham's got 4 points this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Miller outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Miller. Lock at 6. Beyond the arc. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Stephen Curry.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Neesmith, the pass to Parham. Indiana moving the ball over. It's stolen by Curry. Butler in the corner. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Pajemski. For the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Neesmith. Defended by Butler. Neesmith, the pass to Parham. Good D by Miller. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. Rejected by Parham. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And there it is for him. Parham's got 38 points. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Rudy's checked in for the Warriors. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Here's Pajemski. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Pacers with the rebound. Parham's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Turner. The Warriors pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot by Pajemski, no good. Indiana leading. Outside Mathurin. Down low. A nice shot by the Cobra. Parham's got 40 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Butler. The 3. And the Warriors miss again.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Parham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Moody.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him. The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors trail by 4. 1:57 left in the third. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 19 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Warriors making a switch here. And stolen by Butler. .137 left here in the third quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Indiana. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for the Cobra. Tops in scoring, first in blocks, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, third overall in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now Wesley, after the missed 3 from Parham. Pass to post. Here's Santos. Golden State moving the ball around. A nice shot by Moody.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Parham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Indiana, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That's good for Parham. Both free throws good from Parham. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Now Pajemski. Pass to Wesley. For the lead. The offensive rebound. Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. And so Neesmith nails both of them. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Pajemski. 3-pointer. That shot off. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Parham. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.